What's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad here. And if you're new to my channel, then you won't know this, but if you've been watching for a while, you'll understand that I collect a lot of Disney pins, and I have a vast array of pin collections. I collect Frozen, and so when you amass so many pins, you have to make a pin board. I built a Frozen pin board a few years ago, and I did a video on that. I also made an up pin board, and I did a video for that as well. Now, I've also showcased some of my wife's pin boards. She's got a Disney Cat pin board. She's got a Mickey and Minnie pin board. We've even made our own pin boards. This episode is a two-parter. Part one is my collection of Baby Yoda, aka the child, aka Grogu, from the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian. If you've been watching, you'll know I've amassed quite a collection. This is the way my pin board for those pins looks right now. It is full, and it's about to get fuller. So in this video, we're going to explain why it's about to get fuller, because I have a ton of new pins to add to the pin board. Unfortunately, there's no place to put them. So I bought a new pin board. Part two will be putting that new pin board together. I decided I wanted to customize a pin board. Instead of having just a boring cork board, I'm going to paint this one, much like I did with my upset. I have pins today from Amazon. I have fig pins from not only Box Lunch, but also that I picked up at Best Buy. I have pins from GameStop. I have pins from the Disney Store. I have pins from Loungefly. The first one I picked up here at Box Lunch, and this is Mando with the child. Here's a closer look at that Mando with Grogu in the little backpack there. This pin was $8.90 at Box Lunch, and I believe I had a 30% off discount. Also from Box Lunch, I picked up this. This is a Box Lunch exclusive fig pin featuring the child. Alright, and here is that Box Lunch exclusive Grogu pin, the child, number 511. You've got that very funny scene of Grogu eating the frog from season 1. Now, because it was an exclusive, this was $20.90. However, I think I had that same 30% discount on this. Continuing on with pins from Box Lunch, I also have these. These are Mandalorian mystery boxes from Loungefly, and I have 5 of those boxes. And I'm going to open these up now. All right, I'm going to open the first of the 5 pin boxes. These were from Loungefly. So the first pin we receive is IG-11. Second box here is the Armorer. It's the third pouch. And it's got Mando and Grogu. This is the fourth box, and it's Grogu in the little hover bassinet. Alright, and here goes the fifth and final box. And it's our first duplicate. This is the IG-11. So out of 5 boxes, we actually got half the set. There are 8 pins in this Loungefly Mandalorian mystery box set, and each box was $9.90. That's everything that I have from Box Lunch. Now let's move into the Disney Store. I have just one, and that's this one right here. Here's a look at that Where I Go, He Goes pin featuring Mando and Grogu. This was from the Disney Store. You can see that the pose here is pretty much similar to that Box Lunch pin I showed earlier. I believe this is also available on shopdisney.com. It was $12.99. From Best Buy, I picked up these 2 fig pins, both featuring the child. This one here has IG-11, and the other one is just the child by himself. This IG-11 pin has been kind of hard to find because it's sold out online. Next up we have the IG-11 fig pin, number 580. This one features IG-11 with 2 guns, and then you see here, he's got a little knapsack with a little Grogu strapped to the front of his chest. Okay, this is Grogu fig pin number 578, and you can see it's just Grogu in the hover bassinet there. That's actually a very popular pose, apparently. Both of these fig pins that I got from Best Buy, I believe were in like the $12.99, $15 range, somewhere in there. I'm moving through these rather quickly because there are so many and I do want to get close-ups. So this next set I bought from Amazon. This was an Amazon exclusive featuring the child. There were 6 pins in this set. Here's a look at that Amazon exclusive set of 6 pins, all featuring Grogu in the little hover bassinet. It was an Amazon exclusive, but the box got munched, so it's a good thing I'm taking them out of box. You've got the Mythosaur kind of in the shadow in the back here. The first row, you've just got a sleeping Grogu, a curious Grogu, and then maybe a playful Grogu. Maybe you got a little whiny Grogu here, a weird looking Grogu there, and then a eyes wide open Grogu here. I believe I paid somewhere in the neighborhood of $12 for this. Actually a really good deal. Finally, I have 2 pins that I picked up from GameStop, of all places. I had previously gotten a Season 1 set of pins from GameStop. This is a Season 2 set. Features new adventures, new poses from Grogu once we've learned his name. And so this was a GameStop exclusive. Here's that 4-pin set featuring Grogu from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. This was from GameStop. The first one here is when Grogu is on the rock trying to summon the other Jedi. The second one here is when he's trying to eat his soup, but his soup eats him. This one features Grogu playing with the spider. And finally, here you've got Grogu in the bag from, I think, the first episode when they go to fight the Krayt Dragon. And this set of 4 Grogu pins from GameStop was $16.99. That brings us to our final pin. And I should say pin in quotes because while it is enamel, it is a magnetic pin. It does not have a sticking point. It has magnets that hold it together. But when you take this off, and it's not easy, you can see that there's a very strong magnet and 2 magnets here. These are pretty strong magnets. Unfortunately, the magnets aren't strong enough to keep it and allow it to hold, so I may have to glue these onto my pin board so that I can place this on there. Because at about 6-7 inches tall is a very impressive piece. This one I picked up also at GameStop. It was $24.99, although this one was on clearance. And I think it was like somewhere in the neighborhood of 16 something because the box is pretty damaged. So this one will be a challenge to get it onto the pin board because it, again, is held together by magnets. So those are the new additions. These are the reasons why I need another pin board. This is just not going to hold 20-something plus new pins, plus some other ones that I've shown in previous videos. I think I have approximately 40 pins to add to this pin board, which is why it needs to be bigger. So episode 1 is my justification for this pin board. Episode 2, I will actually paint it and start putting the pins on there, so you want to check that out. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at GrumpyGamerDad. Until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying stick around for more Disney pins, and may the Force be with you, always.